Scorpio in your astrological chart. All information you can find in the description box down below. And thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. If you'd like a person to read information in the description box down below. Next to the butterfly. Your holy guardian angels, spirit guides of the light, and ancestors of the light want you to know that wishes do come true. Almost like a dandelion. If you've had a wish, Scorpio, if you've had a dream that you've wanted to happen in your physical reality, it's coming true. This can be a career. Say you've wanted a dream job, right? You've wanted a dream career. A promotion is finally coming true, right? A new endeavor, entrepreneurship. This can be if it's love. Say you say, well, in love, this is what I would like my partner to be like. You get that dream partner. But it's about the vision. It's about you realizing it's not your imagination, technically. It's not a dream. It's not even a wish. It's a reality. It's like the Men in Black, how the reality, what better way to hide the truth than right in front of your face? This is like what you're going through right now. You say, I want this, this, and this, but it's right in front of your face. It's right in front of your face. That you don't have wishes. You don't have dreams. You have a sense of reality. Therefore, you already have these things that you once believed were wishes. And there you have the King of Pentacles. All right. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Star. You have the Four of Swords. Okay. And the Ace of Swords. Everything I just said was the whole truth. And the Hierophant. And you have the Empress. Oh my goodness. And you have to, if you're going through anything legal, Scorpio, you win. You have Justice and the Empress as the hidden energy. You embody all the queens. Somebody is approaching you knowing you are the Empress. Doesn't matter about age, okay? It's your energy. The hidden energy is the Empress. The Empress is Taurus, Libra, but it's also embodying all the queens. So all the signs put together. This is someone who's mastered all the signs. Almost like I've been watching Avatar, the Airbender, and also Men in Black. I don't know if you've ever seen that. But the Men in Black is literally about how, what better way to hide the truth than right in front of your eyes. And you know, this movie shows you that, okay, you have to choose. You have to choose, do you want to be in a hyper-masculinized manifestation of patriarchal dominance, or do you want to be in a place where you're able to see everything that is right in front of you? You get the opportunity to see it and know it's true, even though it's technically the unseen. It's realizing it's just like Atlantis and Lemuria. You have to have a balance. You have to have the belief in what you cannot see in order for you to have the capability to put the concrete effort to bring it into your physical reality. And because of that, that is the Empress. The Empress is someone who works from home. This is someone whose love literally extends your lifespan. It's a business owner. It is someone's pregnant. Okay? If they're pregnant, it's a boy. There's also, you could be a public speaker of some kind, or you're a protester, humanitarian for a lot of you. I also see a lot of you are astrologers. What's the difference between a psychic and an astrologer? I just heard that very clear. I'm both a psychic and an astrologer. Okay? So a psychic is somebody who predicts the future with the divination of cards. okay? Or they can use any type of divination, or even just talk to spirit, or crystals, or they can use different types of divination. An astrologer is somebody who uses something that is far past science, or even math for that matter, and dives into the esoteric and occult knowledge in the specific placement of where somebody was located in their birth, the time, the date, where they were in that specific moment, in that specific second, and is able to predict what type of children you'll have, what type of parents did you have, what type of patterns do you have, why do your relationships keep failing, what type of relationship do you really want, what type of partner do you want, what happened to you when you were a child, did someone abandon you, why do you do what you do, who are you, and why are you that way? That is an astrologer. That is analyzing a birth chart. And I do both. And a psychic cannot be an astrologer, but an astrologer can be a psychic. The difference is that you have to study to be an astrologer. You have to have actual accreditation to consider yourself an astrologer. That's the difference between the two. A lot of you are seeing an astrologer, talking to an astrologer, associated with an astrologer, or are an astrologer, okay? The Empress works with beauty, fashion, is somebody who is abundant financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, sexually. If you're in a relationship, then both people are very faithful in the relationship, okay? This can also be your mother. I also see you getting a deal, something legally going in your favor. It could be a contract or just a legal case coming to a close, okay? This is you getting exactly what you want because it's exactly what you deserve, because you know your value. Whoever is approaching you knows that you are, I mean, God is a woman, but you take it to another level where you embody the universe. That you're centered in self-love and compassion and kindness. And because of that, everything you touch turns to gold. You know your value, you know your worth. And somebody's approaching you, the King of Pentacles, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Four Swords, Libra, and Jupiter. Someone's coming back onto social media, and they are offering commitment. Okay, if you're in a commitment, then the person you're in a commitment with is very giving. They will give the shirt off of their back. If you're single, this is someone approaching you who will be willing to give the shirt off of their back, is willing to make dreams a reality with their own sense of passion and action. Someone's taking action to show you that they do want commitment. And it is something you enjoy. It's a message. It's a long letter that you enjoy. In the next 11 days with the Ace of Swords, it's a truth. It's also like, if anything that you wanted to go a particular way didn't go that way, you're okay with that. Because on some level, you know this is the way it's supposed to go. A lot of you work with money, children, you work with literature, you work with the military or police force. You can also work with fire. You could be a firefighter. You can work with esoteric, occult, finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. You could be middle management. You could be a business owner. Okay, you could be married in a relationship. Very traditional. Every decision you make, you think it out before you do it. You're driven by stability. You care about stability. It's significant to you. There is a sense of truth that is being accepted, because if a problem has no solution, it's not a problem. It's something you need to accept. There is acceptance of truth. You ever feel like, Scorpio, you go to the deepest, darkest parts of yourself? The parts people don't want to look at because it makes them human, because it makes them vulnerable, because it makes them feel soft. And because you face it, it makes you okay with facing things that may make others uncomfortable. But through that jungle, you have a knife. You have the sword of truth. The most painful thing in the world is the truth. What is it? Oh, you can't handle the truth, right? The truth. You hold it proudly. Knowing that by living your truth, you're accepting of others' truths. You're accepting of the universe's truth. It is like the Men in Black movies. That's what it's like. It's like being able to see aliens, being able to see through other planes of reality and existence, and accepting that, being able to see that sense of truth means you develop a different sense of who you are and what you believe. And you continue to evolve upwards to a different plane. And you're extremely strong, Scorpio. Because if you're in a relationship, you are healing from a period where someone might have been unfaithful. You could be healing that in a relationship. If you are single, you are being seen. So people see you. You could be an astrologer. You could be a celebrity. You could be well known. People see you, Scorpio. People know you. People see the beauty within you because you see it within yourself. And this is a deeply transformational moment of this truth that comes in the next 11 days. You don't even see it coming. I feel like you have been moving. You have not been sitting around. You've been moving. You've been socializing. You've been on social media. You've been doing different things of this nature, getting things done. And somebody's coming towards you with a truth. It's a reunion. It's a dream of reality. It's realizing it's not a dream at all. There's a relationship coming in for you, Scorpio, because you manifested this. Because you knew it was as above, my love, so below. As it is, so it is within, so without. And you stay true to your worth and your value. You have a new belief of what marriage is, what is constitution, what is institution, what is foundation, what is church, what is service, what are these things? What is belief? It is connected to your self-worth and your self-value, Scorpio, your polarity. And you realize what that is, and that was extremely healing. Allowing you to accept the transformational moments that come in as blessings, as gifts. There's a sense of people see you. Somebody sees you. All these people see you for who you are, not for who you've ever tried to be, but for exactly who you are, as eccentric, as different, as rebellious as you are. You could be a humanitarian. You could be seen on the World Wide Web. You could be seen on technology. I feel like you are realizing that the sky is not the limit, but your imagination is. Your truth is. Your sense of value is. And because of that, you are highly successful in your belief. If you own a spiritual business, you have many, many clients. You have many people that when they think of, where am I going to get this from and where am I going to get that from, that is connected to their sense of spirituality, they go to you. Because the higher power represents that you run it morally. You allow others to believe what they believe in as long as they are willing to learn their own self-worth and self-value. Through whatever it is that you may do, whatever message that you put out there, right? You allow the flower to bloom. You have no control over who's going to look at it, who's going to study it, who's going to see the beauty of this flower in your palm that seems so fragile it could break at any second. You have no control over who will look at it, and who will view it, and who will see it. And it's the same way with your soul. This is the realization that it was really about you seeing your soul for what it is. Because you see it, others see it. This is a bishop, this is a priest, this is a shaman, this is For a lot of you, an astrologer. A lot of you are also getting a medical treatment. There is a truth coming in towards you in the next 11 days. And it begins a relationship. It begins a connection. Somebody sees your value. They see how different you are, how unique you are. You know who this person is because it's the Ace of Swords. And you're no longer avoiding the truth of what you are intuitively feeling. Instead, you're saying, I have absolutely nothing to lose by being honest. This is a dream come true because it was never a dream at all. It was your reality. There's a long letter coming towards you. It's almost like you're on the right journey. You're on the right path. You're extremely creative. And somebody sees just how far you have evolved. You've evolved to a sense where they recognize that you are the Empress and they're just the King of Pentacles. They're not the Emperor. They are somebody who has developed a sense of financial stability. They have developed a sense of awareness of their own worth and their own value and their own health. Extremely giving, will give the shirt off of their back. This is something where it's like within themselves, there is a dream of stability. They like relationship because it's the King of Pentacles. Somebody's coming towards you and they want a relationship with you. You're getting exactly what you want because it's exactly what you deserve. Yeah. Okay. What will happen in Scorpio's future that they should know? What will happen in Scorpio's future that they should know? Okay. You have enemy. Okay, so somebody's an enemy, Scorpio. Right? And you have a lot of people that may not like you simply because, you know, you are advancing. I mean, everybody wants to be the Empress or wants to be around the Empress or wants to date the Empress. A lot of people dislike the Empress because it's almost like, this is what I say. When people talk about me, it's like people only talk about what's relevant. So if they were to talk about themselves, there would be nothing to talk about. Do you realize how popping you are if people have something to say about you? Honestly. They could do anything. And they decide to put their energy and their time and their effort on you. And time doesn't even exist. Take that as confirmation. So I feel like you have a lot of different people who don't like you. I don't see you caring. Because you're shining so brightly. You're the Empress. This is someone who has unconditional love of self and others. You're authentic. You're honest. You're realistic. Your love extends another person's lifespan. You're holding the child. You are bringing as above, so below, as it is, so it be. This is not just the bottom of the very depths of who is buried underneath, coming above for the, you know, reality and existence we're living in. We're talking about as above, so below. What does that mean? We're talking about you're realizing you are the universe, Scorpio. You know your value. There's a truth coming towards you. Somebody's sending a message towards you in the next 11 days. And it begins a relationship, a connection. It's you have cards falling. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Nobody makes me feel the way you do, not even close. And please forgive me. That's what came out. That's what somebody wants to tell you, Scorpio. Okay. So, regarding your financial and career future, overcoming your fear of success or failure comes from you recognizing that you're already successful. Therefore, you can't sabotage this. There's no way you could. Because for there to be fear, that will lead to illusion and difficulty. And it's really about you never forgetting how great you are. You realizing just how positive you are, how on track you are in the right direction. As the Empress, you're getting something that you want. If it's a relationship, you get a relationship. This is all happening in the next 11 days. It is very specific as well. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone to achieve the abundance that you desire. Okay? You're doing something in your career you've never done before. I see that you're very confident about it, and it ends up working in your favor. It's like a dream come true. Because it was never a dream at all. What is Scorpio too afraid to say? Let's see what Scorpio is too. Okay. All right. So this is what love feels like. Okay. Remember, we are heading towards the lion's portal, and so this is connecting us to the planet, or to the comet Sirius, which is connected to goddess Isis and goddess Osiris, which means that the dead is now connecting way more to us, especially if you have Scorpio in your chart. Okay? You've got the biggest heart. Sometimes I think you're just too good for me. Okay? I want to marry you one day. All right? A love like ours happens once in a lifetime. And I admire your strength. I am so proud of you. Okay? So Scorpio, you're getting what you want. This will be happening in the next 11 days. Someone is approaching you and making your dreams come true. It's like rubbing the lantern. You could have been seeing 4444. It's like a love that does not come around very often. Somebody who will be like your rock. Someone who won't take you for granted. I feel like you don't have any sense of regret for those that don't support you, because you know that you're really just your own worst enemy, and everybody's just a projection. Therefore, there's no reason to get upset. There's no reason to be angry or anything like that, or to have negative emotion, because you know everything's just a projection. So, like attracts like. If you feed into an energy, it's simply because you're vibrating on that same vibration and energy. And so instead, you're raising your sense of vibration, and there's somebody who's coming in who is King Midas. Everything that this person touches turns to gold. And they know your value because the Empress is above the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's approaching you knowing your value, knowing your worth. You can meet this person at work. You can meet them at school. You can meet them at something involving money, or you could have known them for a long time for some of you. This could also be someone, there's a lot of energy of you would know this person. For a lot of you. But I see you don't have any actual expectation of who it actually is. I don't think you know who it is for a lot of you. If you're single, you don't know who this is. Like, even as you're watching the reading, the person is in your life where you may have known them for a long time, but you don't know that they're going to be the ones that is approaching you. You have no idea that they're going to approach you for a relationship. This has been your reading, Scorpio. If you would like a personal reading, information is in the description box down below. Next to the butterfly, there is a love offer coming in that you really like. You're going to really, 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 really like it. And I think other people may be upset about it or not like it, but it makes you too happy. All right? This has been your reading. I say Scorpio. I say.